Today's video is one that has been requested quite a lot actually. It is unpacking my bag after 6 months of travel. I'm in Sydney now, and yeah, this is what I've been living in for the last 6 months. I have travelled to the Philippines, Bali, Thailand, Laos and India. And yeah, I've been to quite a few different climates. Like, it was really hot, and then by the end of it, and then north of India it was winter, so it was really cold. I also did a yoga retreat, so I had to get some extra stuff for that. And yeah, it was really interesting, like going to all the different places, having like impulses of really wanting to buy things and then thinking, no Kate, you don't need them. First of all, you've got in a room and they're going to bring no value to your life. If you've been following me for a while, or you know my videos and Instagram etc, you will know that I'm quite the minimalist, but I try my best to be, and I don't believe that material things can bring us happiness. So traveling with this backpack, which is just 40 litres, and it's the OSPREY FARPOINT 40, I'll link it down below, was just the best thing I could have ever done. It literally made my life so much easier, and like, I'm quite a little person. I did not want to be lugging around this big giant bag that I couldn't even carry, like heavy enough as it is. One thing I did want to talk about quickly, and I got asked so many times, or I got told that this was never going to fit in carry-on, like, is this bag carry-on dimensions? Is all the stuff I have carry-on? And yeah, 100% is. I've had no trouble in any of the airlines we went to. And we flew in the Philippines, and then from Bali to Thailand, and then we flew from Laos to India as well. And as I said, and I flew domestically in India, and I never had any problems carrying this. Like, if it was a little bit heavy, maybe I would just put on my other day pack, which is also like packs down into this big one, and then I would just put my heavier stuff in there and carry it on my back. And then this oh, I don't even know if you can see all these straps here. This comes out, and just like a wee suitcase, I would just zip away the straps and just carry it on, yeah, like a suitcase, and it always fitted. I literally didn't have any problems, so I just wanted to make that clear. Obviously do that to your own discretion, but I never had to worry about checking on baggage, and yeah, it was fine. So the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly is my Tevas shoes, and I didn't mention them in my original packing video that they're not actually vegan, and it breaks my heart so much, but these shoes were the only ones that I saw that were like really good for hiking, and they were kind of casual enough that I felt comfortable wearing them every day as well, because I only wanted to take one pair of shoes. Yeah, it breaks my heart that they're not vegan, but all the vegan ones I found were literally like $500+, and these were a gift from my mum, which I'm really grateful for. Hopefully one day, like, good quality vegan shoes will be more easily accessible for people like me and us. But yeah, not vegan, but very good. And yes, without further ado, I don't even know if all that all made sense. I'm going to unpack my bag. Usually I would have my day pack on me, but because I've been living in Sydney for 3 weeks now, I've actually like been living out of this, but it's just been in the corner of my sister's room. I'm staying at her house at the moment, so for the sake of this video, I just packed everything back into here, like absolutely everything, and yeah, that's fine. The only thing I didn't pack back into this was like my to-go-ware and my mason jar and my container, which really helped with my plastic-free travel, which I will link down below, because I've got a video on plastic-free travel as well, because I think it's very important. So one thing about, let's actually turn this slightly. This pack has one front pocket here, which is really good, like fits your laptop in. The laptop charger is actually in the room still. Laptop in, and I have got, because I went to a yoga teacher training course, I've got my certificate, my workbook, and then I've just got my other diary as well. I would, however, like, never ever put anything else in here. If you put stuff in this front pocket, it is so bulgy, and it just makes it ridiculous, so I never put it in, because these straps go over as well. Then you just want to like clip it together and leave it closed, so that's nice and tight. But yeah, putting anything else in those front pockets wouldn't recommend, but you don't really need to anyway. So yes, that's all I've got in there. In here I usually have my rain jacket. It's in New Zealand with Ryan. I've got like my rain pack that goes over my bag, which I only had to use a few times, but it's just good to keep your bag clean. And yeah, when you're like having to put your bag on the top of buses and like ferries and stuff, really good. So the main pocket, what do we got? I don't know if you guys can see very well, move these out of the way. So I would always put my sarong on top here. It's kind of like makes it easy and clean when I open the bag. Here I've got my day pack, which is from Kathmandu. Really, really good. I don't know, probably you guys might have seen my video, but yeah, it just packs out. It's a pack and go backpack. Really cool color and really lightweight, which is, I literally use this every single day. So good. So I've got my sarong, which I got in Bali. This also came in handy in India to cover myself and as a scarf when we got up to the north in the winter because it was so freaking cold. So that was really good. I'm going to try fold stuff so you can see it. Zero sandals. If you don't have a pair of these, I highly, highly suggest you get them. These were a lifesaver. Well, no, yeah, both my shoes. I had such good choice of shoes for my travels, guys. These can be used just for like everyday wear as well. They're also good for hiking, trekking and running. I just love them so much. They're so lightweight, like they literally fold into each other. So you can pack them like that, but I just found packing them like flat was just as easier, and they're just so cool. I've got my wallet, which is my passport and all that, makeup bag. I have my 2 reusable bags, which I've got my vegan vibes bag, which is kind of like my beach bag, and my nice grocery bag if I needed one. I have my repeat sling, which is made out of 100% recycled plastic. They made by Cheaper Bag, which also owns To Go Wear, which is like my favorite reusable cutlery. So those are really, really handy as well. I've got this drink bottle. I had to buy a new one when I arrived in Sydney because my other one was just completely fucked. So that lasted my whole travels. Then in here I've got my other little diary and my yoga book, which is the Light on Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Really good. So I've got, yeah, just like a few books that I had to have. You need a good book to read and a diary. Definitely recommend getting a travel diary. In here I have got a really cool like yoga bra from this place in Goa, Arambol. The most coolest little hippie town you'll ever see. Another sports bra. The one I'm wearing actually as well is from them. It's got a really cool back to it. I don't know if you can see. Headband. Another sports bra, which is from my favourite company, Onzi. They actually gave these to me, which I'm so grateful for, as well as my cool yoga pants, which I've been asked for quite a lot. I'll quickly show you them. Really, really cool. They've got moons on them. Underwear, which I really need new underwear if I'm being honest. Another pair of underwear. I actually only have G-strings and I have one like normal pair of underwear. And some togs, and that is that. Obviously I kind of went through a few different things when I was traveling. This is what I've ended up with. Socks as well. This came in a pack of my packing cubes that actually was for shoes, but I've just used it for my like intimates kind of. In here I've got my dresses, in which I would usually put my overalls as well. Live in my overalls. I think overalls were the best things I could have ever taken traveling. Like I just love them so much. They're good for any occasion, really good for travel days. They're just great. So dresses though. A really beautiful dress which I never wore traveling, but I bought it just because I knew I was coming back here to Australia for a while. And yeah, it's just beautiful, you know. Everyone needs one really nice black going out dress. Well, I don't even have any going out dresses, so one going out dress, which is really, really nice. Halter neck. I've got this, which I've had since the beginning of my travels, which is a really cool dress. It's like a midi dress. Cool pattern. So faded now. I've got this dress, which I got in Bali, which is just really nice, lightweight and cotton. It's like my favourite colour. Like actually teal is my favourite colour. And then I've got this, which I got in Delhi. I think it's really cool as well, and it's very me. So 1, 2, 3, 4 dresses and overalls. And here, my pants and tops. I've got my yoga pants from Onzi. One pair of denim shorts, which I didn't buy. I actually got these off my sister and when we saw her in Bali, because they were her old ones. Like they're literally broken and fucked, but I love them. I got this top for my yoga course when I was in Arambol. has the Om symbol on it and all around it, which I thought was really cool. This I got, but I've never had the confidence to wear it just by itself really. It's a really cool halter neck. I got it in Bali, and yeah, one day Kate, you'll be confident enough to wear this out and about. Anyway, Namaste top, which is just like my exercise and yoga top. So like, I didn't just buy stuff I wanted. We're going to India, and so I needed to buy stuff that was going to cover myself, like my legs. So I got a few different things and like cover my shoulders as well. So got these for India. Really nice lightweight cotton. They're high-waisted and loose. They're kind of like midi pants. I loved them. These were amazing as well. I got these in Arambol. Like, I went to this one store and this guy was so lovely. He had a little he said little, there was 50 people working for him, a family business. He made like yoga wear and yoga sports bras and pants and stuff, and I've lived in these pretty much like all throughout India and throughout my yoga course. I've had this top for just years. Really cool. I've got my yoga teacher training course t-shirt, and I got this in Laos and the capital, which was one of the best markets we ever saw actually. It was a local market and it was so cheap. Vientiane, the capital of Laos. Yeah, the most coolest little city like ever. It was just really surprised us. I've got my vegan in the Soul Shine t-shirt singlet, which I'm just in love with obviously. Yoga, running, exercise shorts, and my other favorite top of all time, the Budgeteers. You guys may know the Budgeteers, you may not. They're probably one of the coolest YouTube channels that I watch, so, well, definitely the coolest travel one, guys. They travel, they've done Southeast Asia and Central and South America on $1,000 and see how far they can go. They're actually going to India soon, which I'm so excited for them, and I'm also really jealous because I wish I was back in India, but yeah, this is their old t-shirt. They've remade new ones because Ty's one of the dudes who's a part of it is a designer, and they sell and make these t-shirts to fund their travels and everything they do, which is really cool. So if you want to go check out their channel and support them, I'll link them down below. Another little crop top from that same guy in Arambol. This was for yoga and traveling India, because you can actually show your belly in India, but you can't show like your shoulders and your legs. You need to cover them. Vegan, which I got from Veganized World. Last but not least, I have my cardi, which I've just had for years, and it's got so holy, like literally holy. So I went, as I said, I was in the heat and 36 degrees in the south of India, and because India is so massive, I was in like the winter and freezing cold in the north, and I still managed to like not have to buy anything too outrageous to like fill up my bag, and I didn't want to have to buy anything pointless that I knew I wasn't going to wear again. So this is all I own actually. That's right, I've got a wee pile here because I bought a few things when I arrived in Sydney, and I've been given a few things because I have to find a job. I'm a florist. I needed a nice dress, and I think this is the coolest dress ever. Perfect for like interviews. I got a bikini, which is made by my friend Elias. She owns a brand called Elias Swim, and she makes really cool bikinis. I'm gonna link them down below. Libby gave me a voucher for our birthday, which was just so lovely. She got me a present, so lovely. I got some exercise shorts and a top for yoga and boxing, socks, and then Elias also gave me this dress, which is made by the Tree of Life, and she's never worn it before, and so she gave it to me because she thought I'd love it, and I do. And that, guys, is everything I own. Which is just really cool to think I could pack up and like leave again at any moment, which is kind of what I want to do tomorrow if I could. No, it's nice to know that like all my stuff fits in one bag, and I really don't have to worry about like throwing away things or packing things into boxes, or yeah, trying to sort things out well when I want to leave again. I'm staying with my sister at the moment in Bronte in Sydney, and I love it here, but it's going to be really cool when I get a job. I'm just going to get a part-time job so that I can still work on my blog and my videos and stuff, and yeah, just keep saving up for my next adventure. But I can just like put it all in a bag and take it, and I don't have to worry about moving all my stuff. I don't need a trailer. I just will have no worries apart from the fact that I'll get there and I'll be like, I have nothing but hopefully I'll find a furnished place and I'll be fine. So I just quickly counted everything and I've got 27 things here, besides like bras and undies and socks. So 27 items to my name. Oh, 28 because I'm wearing one. I then have my shoes, and really it's all I need. I think I'm sorted for all weather and I'm sorted for every occasion. I feel like I've got some nice stuff to dress up in. Being in like a really westernized city now, the aim of the game for me is to not get caught up in the big city life and thinking that I want new things and need new things again just to make myself feel better or feel as though I'm like as fancy as everyone around me, because I'm Kate, I'm not that much of a fancy person and I enjoy having less to my name. And yeah, I do also want to mention that minimalism, like this is probably going to have a minimalism title of some sort, or yeah. Anyway, minimalism is different for every single person. Like it's not about putting a number on the things you own, it's about how it makes you feel. Like having a non-cluttered life to me means a non-cluttered mind, and it just means I can go anywhere and do as I wish, and it makes life a whole lot easier. But yeah, some people get really caught up in like, you need this amount of things, you've got this many things, and you call yourself a minimalist. Like rah rah rah. Guys, it's all up to the individual, and I just think as long as you're happy, so no judgment here. I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do some more minimalist ones coming up, I think. And yeah, that is about it from me. Give this a big thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here so you can follow my journey. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!